Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new icon swaps George Best to review today. We're taking a look at a card that is 5'9", medium work rates, right-footed, 4-star skill moves with a 4-star weak foot. In-game player traits, he has just the flare trait, so no finesse shot trait or outside foot shot trait. With George Best, we are also taking a look at a card that is 94 for acceleration, 92 for sprint speed. So the way that this card is formatted, it definitely makes the most sense to give him the Hawk chemistry style because he has the lean body type. And with the Hawk chemistry style, you will be boosting his shooting stats up until the 99s, which is obviously going to be a very helpful thing to have. He actually might be able to hit finesse shots from outside the 18-yard box really nicely too because he's a 5'9" player with a lean body type. So maybe his center of gravity in-game will actually be very nice, but obviously we'll see. We need to boost the shot power as much as possible because from base card stats, the Hawk chemistry style definitely makes the most sense. He is a medium work rated player, so it is something that we do have to work with in-game and see how it performs in-game. Base card stats for passing is good for an attacking player in pretty much any of the attacking positions, so no problems there. Dribbling for the card is all at the very bare minimum of a 90 for everything, which is very nice because he's a lean body type player by default. He has 87 heading accuracy, stamina is at an 87, which it's an okay cutoff, but nowadays players usually are in their 90s when it comes to stamina, but it's okay. I still use my Felipe Anderson Porto card, and he has like 86, I think, so it is what it is. But yeah, this card definitely looks very interesting. The stats, it makes it seem like the card's going to perform well in game. The only thing that's going to be weird is maybe the medium work rates, but he actually might perform well with it as well. So in this team, guys, we will be using him in a 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2 to test him out in game. So we're going to have Ronaldo in the cam position here. Kaká will be playing off to one side, and then George Best up top because we want to test out his attacking AI. This one should be fine as is. And then we're also going to be using him in the 4-4-2, where he will be playing in the striker position next to Cristiano Ronaldo, both on stay central instructions. We just got to switch Patrick Vieira here to the middle, play him with Bruno, and we should be good to go. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and try him out. We'll see how he performs in game. Okay, this guy has a pretty cool Bundesliga team, to be honest. He should change the right back, though, because he's got Capita, so might as well, right? Okay, so because he's a medium, we're going to start off with the 4-4-2. What's cool about that situation there is that when I made that initial pass, he actually started to make that angled run himself, which is pretty cool. I do like that so far. Nice. Very nice. I had a feeling that his finesse shots would actually come off really nicely with the Hawk chemistry style because, again, center of gravity is low for him. Because of the height and the body type that he has, so... Ooh, that's a tackle from behind. It might be a red, actually. I think it's actually going to give him a red. Yeah, it is a red card. He took out George Best. George Best is like, nah, bruh. First time? You know what's hilarious about that situation is that I didn't actually chip that. Like, I just did a regular strike. I did it right, unless I hit it by accident. I don't think I did. That was a great finish, to be fair. Good run, too, after the pass by Ronaldo. So in that situation there, you can see that he kind of continues in a straight line, but there was empty space there. Players that have like the really good attacking AI will see that space and actually utilize it quickly. But I mean, so far, it's something that I would work with, for sure. George Best. Oh, I tried to do like a shot cancel there, but I'm on the Xbox, so I'm not like really fast at the... I mean, I'm good at it, but like I gotta get used to it for me to do it quickly. I try to get the shot cancel angle there with him, though. The visitors have totally controlled possession, and what that does, it just relaxes the team. If you've got the ball, you enjoy the ball. Yeah, so the reason why I'm doing the shot cancels there is because I kind of want to show you guys where his dribbling is at, right? So his dribbling is pretty decent, but I do notice it feeling a little bit off for sure. And I do think it's because of nowadays the dribbling stats being in the low 90s for this game's mechanics. It would be nice if it was a little bit higher to work with his lean body type, but he still dribbles pretty decent. It's just not as responsive as I thought it could be, you know? Good. He actually adjusts his run right there. So that's the one thing I want to see, right? Is that if he overcommits that run to create this like disguised run for me, will he go back into that empty area? Which he does, which is awesome for sure. Because they always adapt to the players that are next to you, right? So makes a lot of sense. What I will say about this card, guys, is that it is a card for me that I would strictly want to use on the right side for sure. Like if I'm using a 4-4-2 or something, I would love to use him as a person playing in the right mid position. A little bit of dribble there. Oh. Yeah, so you can tell there's a little bit of a sway to his dribble from the mid-90s for the dribbling stats. Shot across goal there. Not too bad considering. Oh, I tried to get that ball roll finesse shot there. I think it would have actually came off nicely too. Everybody just has like the Bundesliga teams nowadays, eh? Huh. It do be like that. By the way, that's a Future Stars card is really sick. I never got to his review, but he's really good. Oh, the through balls, EA, your through balls, EA, your through balls. They're so terrible. They are so terrible. Oh my goodness. It's always inside the 18-yard box. It's like the ones that I talk about all the time, but it's a goal. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a goal, man. Finesse shot. Woo! We got it. We got a compensation, boys. Boys, a compensation. By the way, guys, when I talk about George Best's dribbling, I'm just saying that like I thought it could be a little bit more responsive because of the lean body type, but I do feel something with the car that's a little bit off, but it's not to say that it's bad to dribble with by any means. He still dribbles pretty well. Near post. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. This card, guys, would be brilliant in a right mid position, for sure. I think he'd be really dope there. I still like him as a striker. His attacking AI is still pretty decent, for sure, up there, like if you want to use him as a secondary striker. But you could tell that he mostly belongs actually playing in his original position, if that makes sense. Oh man, I just have to get one more touch right there. Skimmels are coming off pretty decently though. I try to get like a quick shot cancel to take a small touch backwards, then to go forward, but didn't really work out. Oh, he still gets the sticky there. You could see that even from his animation choices. Like sometimes they take a little while to kind of like pop off, right? But that's because of that like base dribbling thing that I'm feeling with the card. Like something just feels a little bit off, you know? But that characteristic, I couldn't care less when I'm using him in the left mid, right mid position for sure. Oh, that was actually a good shot, too. He hits that pretty accurately. The shooting is definitely very nice for this card. Very accurate, very crisp. I like it. Okay, so for this second half, we're going to try him out as a lone striker, just for the heck of it. But guys, I'm telling you, the way that he performs in game, it definitely makes him, it makes the most sense to use him in the right mid position, right attacking mid for sure. For me personally, I guess the only real downfall of the card is that the dribbling feels a little bit off, just a little bit. And the stamina being low sucks if I actually want to use him in that position, because they do a lot of running in the left mid, right mid areas. It's kind of like Mahrez. Like Mahrez has left stick dribbling that feels a little bit off too, from base characteristic, but he still dribbles well, you know? There it is. There it is. Beautiful finesse shot again. I think he gets it like through my foot there because I got the shot cancel angle really nice there. See how his stamina's low? That sucks, man. Because I only have him on stay central. I didn't even have him on a... I don't have him on like crazy aggressive tactics, right? But his stamina being low is an issue for these types of situations for sure. Oh, beautiful goal. We'll take that. A couple of shot cancels here and there. George Best holds the position well, and we score that opportunity. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Icon Swaps George Best card. So for me personally, guys, he's actually a pretty solid card in game. In regards to how he performs, the Hawk chemistry style definitely makes the most sense because of the pace boost that you give him, the maximized shooting stats that you give him, as well as a little bit of physical here and there. Now, with this card in game, guys, his shooting is absolutely incredible. Once he gets into the right positions at the right time, he hits them really nicely. And a big reason for this is because of his 5'9" height with a lean body type. Center of gravity is really low. If I get into good power strike situations, if I get into good finesse shot situations, he's actually able to hit them regardless of having the meta-oriented traits in finesse shot or outside foot shot trait, which is very, very helpful. His pace obviously comes off great as well, especially if I have like a get in behind instruction on him. For me personally, it is a card that I would mostly use in the right mid position. So kind of like where he originally belongs, right wing, right mid. It definitely makes the most sense to use him there. The only thing that felt a little bit off for me was his dribbling. Yes, he does have the lean body type with the dribbling stats being as high as it is, but it should feel a little bit more responsive. Now, I'm not saying that it's unresponsive because it definitely isn't. He still dribbles quite well in game. It's kind of like similar to how Otavio dribbles, if that makes any sense. Because Otavio's dribbling is still pretty solid, but with his lean body type, I thought he would be a little bit more responsive. But it's still pretty good in game. It just feels off from time to time. And you can tell because of some of the animation choices that he does when it comes to reaching for the ball or anything like that. Like players who need to reach for the ball for like a last second pass, like Neymar, they don't have like a animation restriction. They kind of just do it right away, right? George Best, you can kind of see that from time to time. The dribbling being off a little bit and the 87 stamina are the two things that I notice the most, right? So the 87 stamina, because you're maybe going to most likely use him in that right mid position or through the middle if you really want to, because he's going to be fantastic there too. The stamina being low is definitely going to be a problem from time to time because these players are always constantly moving. You guys know I don't really use like crazy tactics. I only had like a stay central on him for the 4-4-2, and then the 4-2-3-1 he was just on balance as well. And there's going to be some situations where his stamina is going to be low and it's going to suck for his card in game. If this is how the Prime Best feels, this Icon Moments Best must be absolutely phenomenal in game, because if I give this card a Hawk chemistry style with improved dribbling capabilities, he must be absolutely insane, right? But the Prime is not really worth getting right now for the second part of the Icon Swap season. Is he a good card himself? He definitely is, but it's just not worth unlocking for the Icon Swaps. But I had a lot of fun with it, man. I had a feeling that his shooting was going to be as good as it was because of that Hawk chemistry style, making all of the important stuff at 99. Oh, also with attacking AI, because he's a medium work rated player, it's definitely decent to use in the striker position. You definitely can use him. I don't think it's the best to use in that area. Like I love, you know, the Mbappe's, even that Hernandez card, they released some moments who had like insane attacking AI. Like even him, I liked him a lot too, right? but he still has very good attacking AI that can definitely open up the space for you in a lot of situations. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.